From WNYT, Albany, News Channel 13, live at 6, begins right now.
AMD plans. One day after announcing it would join forces with investors in the Persian Gulf, AMD leaders bring their message to Saratoga County. Good evening, and thanks for joining us. I'm Lydia Colbita.
And I'm Jim Cambrick. The Capital Region can sleep soundly tonight, knowing we are now only on the hook for $1,195 million to bring AMD's offspring, the Foundry Company, to southern Saratoga County.
The state lured the chip fab giant to Malta with $1.2 billion in tax breaks and grants. But today, the company pledged to give back to the community where it will soon set up shop. Abigail Bleck has our top story live from the newsroom. Abby?
AMD execs promised today to be one of the area's greatest corporate residents. The family town has a new resident, and a generous one at that, says Malta's supervisor, AMD's spin-off, the Foundry Company.
But we've had an opportunity over the last several months working closely with AMD to see another side of AMD, and that is their commitment to the community.
During the next 4 years, the Foundry Company is promising $5 million to Malta and Stillwater. The cash will go toward projects the communities might not be able to afford otherwise.
So it's a practice that we like to get involved, again, through contributions, through volunteerism, through our technology. And we think it's the right way to behave. It's the appropriate way to behave.
First up, ball and soccer fields. It's just trees now, but when the Foundry breaks ground on its plant at the beginning of next year, construction will simultaneously begin on a 32-acre community park in the Luther Forest.
We had a meeting with our residents here about 6 months ago, and that was the highest need in the town of Malta, a place for our kids to play.
The rest of the money isn't allocated yet. Stillwater and Malta are forming community committees to come up with ways to best spend the money.
They're reaching out to the wonderful town of Malta, the town of Stillwater, and reaching out in a variety of different ways.
Even though shovels will hit the ground at the plant site in the beginning of the year, we will not see production in earnest at the microprocessor plant until 2011 or 2012. Reporting live in the newsroom for News Channel 13, I'm Abigail Bleck.
Thank you, Abby. While we await AMD's final decision to move into Luther Forest, Citizens Bank is teaming up with the Albany School District to make sure children are interested in high-tech jobs. $5,000 grant from Citizens will sponsor first graders at North Albany Academy. It's part of the Love SAM program, short for Science and Math. The program allows students to learn more about science in both the classroom and with hands-on experience. It was first piloted 3 years ago by GE and the Albany Colony Regional Chamber of Commerce.